Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Han again, and it is great to see you here tonight. And tonight I'm very excited because I'm gonna introduce another excellent product for my SEO friends and plugin friends. Okay, so if you're doing SEO for your site and you're trying to rank your site, this is probably one of the plugin you kind of have to have. Okay, and this is a 6-in-1 plugin, and for doing an on-page SEO, for doing sitemap for videos. So if you're a video marketer, please pay attention. Now, not only you can rank the video for YouTube, but also get your video listed so that when they collect the video link, it goes to your site instead of YouTube, right? So he's actually going to share that how to do that inside this interview, so be very exciting about that. So for the very first time I get to introduce you to Herman, who is the creator of this software. You're gonna learn some exciting SEO tricks and what is working right now, what is stopped working with the SEO, and also to learn more about this plugin, how it's really gonna benefit you and get higher ranking in today's ranking world. And what's most exciting is at the end of this interview, I'm not only going to show you a demo video, but also show you a real customer of his made a lot of money by implementing this plugin into his site. And this is a real local accountant and who using a plugin, who is not a very technical person at all, who happened to use this plugin and get a great result. So stay tuned, watch that part as well, so you know how excited that I am to finally share an awesome product like this with you. It is a 6-in-1 SEO plugin. It does a lot of things. I think it's best that you just watch the interview and watch the demo video at the end to find out what this baby does. Okay, all right, so get excited and enjoy the interview. Until next time, this is your friend Han, and I'll be talking to you soon. Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friend Han here, and it is great to have you guys with us again. And today I'm very excited to introduce to you Herman for the very first time. And he's going to be here to share some latest SEO tricks and some SEO golden nuggets that you guys need to learn. So grab your pen and paper, get ready. And at the end of this interview, he's going to introduce an awesome plugin, like a 6-in-all SEO plugin for you. Wait, you hear what he has to say about that plugin. I think after you hear what he has to say and watch the demo and testimonial, I think you're gonna definitely want to have this in your collection. So before we get into all this excitement in the interview, let's kind of learn how Herman got started with internet marketing, but most importantly, what did he exactly do to achieve a level of success he has today. So Herman, would you kind of take over the mic and share your unique internet marketing story with us today?
Hi, Ann. It's nice to be on the call. I basically started about 6 years back. That's the first time when I came to Singapore. My wife had got a job in Singapore over here, and we basically, both of us came from India. And I was an HR manager in India. I came to Singapore. I thought, I'll easily get a job. And I tried looking for a job everywhere, and unfortunately I did not get one. So I was unemployed. In fact, I'm unemployed till date. Not technically unemployed now. I have my own internet business,
right?
But yes, I tried really hard. I looked for a job everywhere and I could not get one. And that's when I get on the internet, apply for with my resume, apply for jobs. And that's how I started looking for things that I can do on the internet. So I started learning HTML, and I started building websites. And I learned everything from scratch. I learned it on my own. It took me about 3 to 6 months to learn HTML. I built sites, and I started selling those sites on Flippa. It was SitePoint, if I'm not wrong, earlier.
Yeah.
So So I used to sell websites on SitePoint, and sell it for about $150 to $200, make some money in a month, about $600-700, which was good enough for me considering I was an HR person. I didn't have any kind of internet experience,
right.
And I was basically unemployed for almost 6 months before I could start doing all this. And from there I moved on. I made I got a software made where I could get a lot of these sites made make about 5 or 6 sites in a day and sell it on Flipper. So it became pretty good. But eventually there was a lot of competition, and that really died down, and then I had to start learning WordPress. And I started learning WordPress, and I started making really cool looking, nice looking WordPress sites. They had some really cool themes at that time, and I started selling each site for about $350. And from HTML, now WordPress started doing really well. I started making money. And then again, after about 6 months, the competition caught up. That died down.
So I had to think,
yeah. So
we just follow what you do, huh?
Yeah. So I had to think differently. So I said, why not try WordPress and try get traffic to the site and sell the site with some traffic on it.
Yes.
So I started, So I started doing some basic SEO, and about 4 years back, we did not have all these kind of updates and stuff, so it was pretty easy, get some backlinks and some good content on it. And I started getting about 50 to 100 visitors on the blog in a month's time, and I started selling those for $500 now instead of $350, because now you're getting a brand new blog with traffic on it. So it was getting the ball was rolling pretty well. It was going on nicely. Again, there was a bit of competition. Slowly Google started coming up with changes, and the Flipper thing became the SitePoint thing became very, very competitive. And then I had to focus basically on building sites and learning SEO and doing it for myself. I could not run this as a business anymore, because the competition on Flipper was too high.
Right.
And I had a list of customers that I had built over this period of time. So I would sell to them SEO stuff, my services at that point of time. But yeah, the learning of SEO started way 6 years, 5 years back, where things were different, and it kept on changing every year, and I kept on learning new things every year.
It's more like every minute.
Yes, exactly. And the thing is, if you realize one thing, Google always had this technology from 2005 or maybe even before that. The problem was they always said that they want quality content, they want good backlinks, but they did not have the technology to catch people, with all, we're trying to do black hat stuff.
Right.
But now they have the technology, and it's much easier to, and that's how these are come as updates as Penguin and Panda. But they always said that they wanted good content and good backlinks. So anyways, last year, in 2012, in the beginning of 2012, I decided that I needed, to do something with regards to SEO, to automate, stuff in my business, to get my rankings proper. So I decided, why not make a plugin where I do not have to use different kinds of plugins. I make my own plugin. I use this one single plugin to SEO my websites, and that's why in April 2012, I launched the WP SEO Ninja. It was known as the best 5-in-1 plugin at that time, and before that, I tried out the plugin. From Jan to Feb, I used this plugin. I seen good results with it, and then eventually I launched it in April. And the whole idea of this was to make my SEO work a little easier. Make it to a standard that, for every site that I use it, I follow the same method. I don't keep on changing with every site I make. And I spend a lot of time on Google Webmaster. I still do spend a lot of time on Google Webmaster, the blogs, the forums, read what is going on, look at Matt Cutt's blog. He gives a lot of hints of what's going on as well. And, on the basis of that, check the Google Webmaster, what changes are happening over there, and try to incorporate whatever will make Google happy. And as per that, then once that happens, it's not only about optimization and ranking. The focus is also on content and backlinking. All these things are important, but they are like a puzzle, and they fit into each other. You can't do these two and leave the other one out.
Right.
So they all fit together. Right. And I'm giving you one very important part of the puzzle. You also then have to do the other two parts of the puzzles, which I'm also giving it to you. But yeah, the plugin is a very important part of the puzzle. So that's why I created this 6-in-1 SEO plugin.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about more about this plugin until the end of the interview. We're gonna kind of hold off on that, just kind of teasing you guys a little bit here. And I ask everybody this question. Obviously, you've been into internet marketing for 6 years now, and that's probably internet marketing was kind of like old person now, you know. What was that one motivation kept you going? Because it looks like you have, trying one things and they stop working, but you something motivate you, kept going. Just, hey, I was doing flipping thing, but it didn't work very well anymore, but now let's do the SEO. What was that one thing kept you going? Because it really takes that kind of drive to be successful with internet marketing. I always want to find out.
Yeah, see, if you're talking with internet marketing as such, for the first 2-3 years, once I started working, I realized that I would not be able to work for somebody else. I didn't want any other boss. And I know going out and looking for a job would be difficult. Now, I know I was not earning as much as my wife was probably earning. And I could look for a job out and get a better job and earn. But, I thought I could do better with internet marketing, with SEO. And then, we had children and I was a stay-home dad. I used to do my work, take care of my daughter as well. And, it worked well for us. And that's one of the big things, my motivation, of not working, not going out to work and continuing with internet marketing. With regards to SEO, I have tried different other, things like CPA and, other types of traffic, and I still do them. But I have a soft corner for SEO. I do not want to leave it.
Okay.
It is a very, very important source of traffic. People say, you can get banner traffic, paid traffic, Facebook, and that is great, and you should get all those. But you should not ignore, search engine traffic, because it's the most targeted traffic. Because this is what people are looking for when they come and search, in Google, and that was my main motivation, to continue to stick to this and to change with the changes that were happening with Google and the other search engines. It's very easy to give up, but
I'm sorry. So
yeah.
Let me see. Oh, I lost my train of thoughts here. So and it's obviously that a lot of people are gonna feel very connected with you, because a lot of people has family to feed, and they really maybe hate the quote-unquote day job, and they really just want to be independent like you and I. And what would you say to someone right now who just maybe starting out, haven't had any success yet, but confused, try different things, but keep not working, or someone's been in the game for a while, but they keep trying things, hasn't working for them yet? Do you have any maybe a word of wisdom you'd like to share with them at this moment?
Yeah, the most important thing that I learned is, whatever you choose to do, if it's SEO, you need to stick to SEO and you need to give it a good shot. Because you fail in a month's time, don't leave it, or 2 months, don't leave it and say it's not working. You should give it a fair enough amount of time and stick with it. Use the right, person to coach you, use the right tools, and, you have to keep yourself motivated. There are many people who are going to come and, try to tell you different things about SEO, but you need to educate yourself, you need to read, and you need to stick to it. That is as simple as that. People give up very easily today. If they don't see success in 1 month and 2 months or even less than that, they just move to something better. So if you anything you do, if you're doing Facebook, stick with Facebook, or if you're doing SEO, stick with SEO. Stick for a while, give it a fair shot. At least you can say at the end of 6 months, I tried this out, in and out, and I failed, so I'm moving to something else. But that's my advice, because that's what I did not do.
Actually, I don't think you can fail. You just learn what is not working. And you're going to definitely learn something not to do the next time, right?
Exactly. It depends on how your outlook is, and how, you can look at everything that you do on the internet as failure, or you can look at it as success. I have failed 99 times, probably succeeded only about 5 or 6 times.
And
but you know,
you only needed that one thing to take off.
Exactly. So it's your attitude also that is very important. You know, in sticking to something, you know, whatever you do in life, you have to stick to it for a while and give it a good shot even if you fail.
That's great advice. So let's talk about SEO for a little bit now, because we're kind of running out of time here. What is you obviously been doing this for a while, so what is working at the moment, and what has stopped working from maybe past month or past years? Maybe just give us a quick update of the SEO trending right now. What people need to look out for, and what people need to maybe watch out for to stop doing to maybe either hurting the ranking or improving the ranking.
Yeah. So firstly, after the Google Penguin and Panda updates, one thing has been very clear, that Google is I'm going to refer to Google as the major search engine over here, because if you rank in Google, you can rank in Bing and Yahoo as well. So so after these updates, one thing has been very clear, that Google has put emphasis on great content and relevant backlinks. And of course, your whole website has to look natural. So when you start your site, you know, you either get the content written by somebody who is a professional in this field, who understands, you know, that particular niche and writes good content. So you need to have good, helpful content that can be shared, socially shared. If not, you know, content can be in different forms. It can be in form of a video. It has to be helpful and educational to your visitors. You know, so you're not creating content only for the search engines. You're creating content that your visitors will love and the search engines will be happy with as well. So content is a very, very important part when it comes to SEO. And also the second part is backlinking. And here the focus is on natural backlinking, where you get highly relevant backlinks to your site. You know, so if you have a weight loss site, you need to focus on getting backlinks from, you know, other weight loss sites. In the past, we could, you know, go to Scrapebox and get tons of blog comments and article marketing and, you know, the different kinds of backlinking. I still do use those, but I use it in a very different way. So today when I create my site, you know, I'll create different Web 2.0 properties. I have good quality content on those Web 2.0 properties. Yeah, and I link these Web 2.0 properties to my money site. Because they have relevant content. Now they might not have high page rank, which is fine as long as they have relevant content, and I build on these Web 2.0 properties. I treat them like my own websites, you know, not just like any other Web 2.0 property.
It's like
and then
private network of
exactly in that niche. So later on, when you want to sell this kind of stuff, you're selling the whole package, you know, because you really want this rankings to stick. You don't want it to stay there for, you know, for 6 months and then fall off. So Web 2.0 properties one, then I, you know, even blog comment on relevant websites, on high authority sites. These are not, again, Scrapebox commenting. This is, I go read the post and make comments, you know, of high PR backlinks. Again, they are not backlinks just coming from any website. I usually have my own network of high PR backlinks in a particular niche, you know, 4 or 5 backlinks of PR5, PR3, 4, and you know, they link back to the site. So, and I make it look natural because Google is very smart. They know exactly if you start building a lot of backlinks, you know, in a month's time or 2 months time, they exactly know what's happening. So you have to space it out. Press releases, again, if you use it properly, are very handy. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to tell Google that here, this is my site, it has good quality content. I want to help the visitors who come to you know, come to Google and search for this particular search term. I want to give them relevant content, because Google is thinking about their customer, the end result. They want to create a good impression to the customer who comes and searches for something. They don't want to show them rubbish information. So yeah, I'm just assuring Google that, you know, here, this is great content. I have relevant links, backlinks, and you know, looking at all that, eventually Google will then start ranking you.
Right. So
and that's, yeah.
Yeah. So to sum it up, it's just basically forget the spamming method and start providing quality links and quality content. and real.
Absolutely. Yeah.
My next question is, what is the biggest frustrations when it comes to SEO, either you personally or your student personally or your customer personally, you have seen in the past?
The major frustration is, people have is probably how they'll create the content, keyword research. It's very time consuming, and how you get your content optimized, how do you get your videos on the search engine, then getting your content indexed. Now all these are little kind of things that are always there on your mind, and it pulls you down, so you don't focus on the bigger picture.
Yeah, that's probably why you create this plugin here, like to make things easy, automated as possible, so people can focus on the other SEO aspect of life.
Exactly, because today you see in any kind of business, you want the small things taken care of so you can focus on the bigger things.
Right.
And automation is important to a certain extent. You can't automate everything, but yeah, there are things that you can automate, and it is important to automate these things so you can focus on areas where you need to focus on with regards to SEO, when it comes to content and backlinks. Yeah, the other things, and that's why the plugin plays a very important role in guiding you and getting you those results.
Yeah, and for those who are watching this, don't worry about it, because you're gonna see a demo video right after the interview. So you're gonna see how awesome, how cool this is. This is really probably one of the coolest SEO on page SEO plugin you guys are gonna get. So just hold that thoughts for a minute. I'm gonna jump into the next question here. And can you give my audience one of the SEO golden nuggets that I think specifically about the high page rank links, or a domain, actually, domains that you use to kind of rank your site?
Okay, so this is a very cool technique that I've been using for a while now, and I've not seen any kind of problems or not been penalized for it, so you can use this method. Firstly, you need to buy high page rank domains. Now it does not matter what kind of domain it is, what's the name of the domain, but of course, yeah, you need to check if this domain has not been dropped, and if this domain has been registered for a while. You can buy these domains from Digital Point. You can buy it from the GoDaddy auctions. If you get a PR3, PR4 domain, to start with, which costs about $50 to $70, not very expensive. Once you get these domains, you need to host them on a Class C IP. So you can go to services like weebs.com and enter your domain over there and host your domain, this PR3 domain, on Weebs, which is a different Class C IP. And you put relevant content on this on this website over here and link it back to your main money site. So if you have a weight loss site, you need to have articles with regards to weight loss. Now I've mentioned all this in my SEO Masters course in detail, but this is exactly what you do. You need to have a relevant backlink from a high PR website on a different Class C IP, and by putting it on Weebs. Now Weebs.com is like a Web 2.0 property, but it also gives you an option where you can put in your own domain. So you just enter your own domain over there and you host it on their server. So yeah, you don't want to host, you don't want to buy a domain and host it on your server and then send the link back to your money site. That won't work. So you need to host it on a different server, and then send that link with have relevant content on that website that you have bought, and link it back to your main money site.
Okay.
So yeah, that will work. That will see an increase in your rankings. And also, one important thing is use anchor text diversity. Never use your keyword in the anchor text all over the place. Again, I have a chart mentioned in the SEO Masters course, and it gives you exactly what percentages you need to use for anchor text diversity.
Awesome. So, and I do have a huge base of I guess fans or friends on video marketing, and you mentioned that one of the cool thing your plugin can do is not when you rank a video or your own video that's embedded on your own site, normally when you click on video as a result in Google results, it goes to YouTube, right? Because it's a YouTube video. But now you figure out a way to actually you have the same video embedded on your site. You can rank your personal website, so when people click on that video, instead of going to YouTube, to your personal website. Can you kind of just briefly talk about how that works? I'm sure a lot of people are interested to hear that. So instead of giving YouTube all the traffic, you're now giving yourself the traffic that you deserve, because you're the one who create the video and rank the video. So
absolutely. So what you can do is basically I've tried and tested this out with sites like Dailymotion and Vimeo and YouTube as well. So what you can do is you can create a you can create your video, you can host it on, say, Dailymotion, for example, and all you need to do is take the URL, put it in the video SEO. Under the video SEO tab, you put the video URL over there. You need to put the video embed code, and you have to put a thumbnail, whatever thumbnail you want. And once you do that, all you need to do is click update. The video sitemaps are automatically created. You need to take the video sitemap, submit it in the Google Webmaster, and in a week's time you should see your video thumbnail and your video in the search engines, if it's indexed properly and everything inside is done properly. I have a complete video tutorial explaining and showing you how this process is done. But simply following this process, and this is not something that is invented by me. This is given by Google itself. They tell you how you can get your videos, hosted on your website onto the search engines, and they have this code that they give you, and we've incorporated this in the plugin to make it easy to get videos hosted on your website, in the Google search results.
Yeah, so for my video marketing friends, I actually personally look into just for the video sitemap plugin itself, and I did some research on it. I mean, typical plugin like this if you want to buy in the marketplace right now, it's like $97 to $200, and there is a free one out there, but I don't know how well that works, because it has very limited features on that one. So Herman is putting like 6-in-1 plugin, which including this feature, and it's going to be way below the price of those plugins. So that's why I kind of want to mention this to all my video friends. You might want to, if you don't have a video sitemap set up on your own blog, you need to get this. Maybe just get that part, and plus a whole bunch of other cool stuff and that's inside the plugin here. So can you talk a little bit? Your plugin also does the I guess Google authorship in a very fast kind of way. Can you talk about that, how that works as well?
Yeah, so we have set it up in such a way that you need to put your Google +1 information, and fill out certain fields over there and click update. And once that happens, again, it's explained in the tutorial video. It's pretty simple to do. It won't take more than 2 minutes. Once you fill those fields, you need to make sure that you have an author box under each and every post that you have on your blog, and the Google authorship does that as well. Again, if you click that option, you have your authorship box, and you should be able to become a Google approved author in a matter of 5 or 10 minutes. Again, I've explained it to us. In fact, I've showed a live example of how I did that in about 5 minutes time. So it's as simple as that. I mean, if I can do it, I guess anyone can do it.
Yeah, because I think that's going to help a lot of technical challenge person. Because if you study the Google, you go to that site to learn about this stuff, it's so complicated. Most people are gonna pull their hair.
Actually, Han, if you think that accountant from UK can do this kind of stuff, I mean, anyone can do it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. So let's kind of talk about this plugin and get some more detail on this. Let's talk about the name of the plugin and the time of the launch, and what exactly are they getting in the front end offer, and what is the price point?
Okay, so this is the WP SEO Ninja 2.0. I call it the best 6-in-1 plugin. It's launching on the 29th of August, 11 a.m. EST. On the front end offer, we are offering the single site license and the unlimited site license. The single site license sells at $27, The unlimited site license sells at $47.
Okay.
The features of the plugin, the 6 features are the Ninja Optimizer, the Ninja Rank Checker, the Ninja Auto Tagger, the Ninja Auto Syndicator, and the Ninja Sitemaps. On the Ninja Optimizer, you also have the video SEO feature. Again, since you're showing them a video of the features, I'm not going to get into the details of the features.
Yeah, I think it's best for you guys to actually watch the demo video, because there's only so much you can say to demonstrate. But just you know, just after this interview, just jump right to the demo video to understand them all. So
okay, so yeah, for the first OTO we have the developer's license, which is again a dime sale from $47 to $67. And with the developer's license, you can use this plugin and flip the website. You know, you can use it on your client's website as well.
Okay.
And the second OTO is a SEO Masters course, where I lay down completely in detail of how I set up my SEO projects, from the keyword research to the site structure, how I build an authority site structure, a product review site structure, a site structure for a local business. I get into content creation, all the details of content creation, different styles of writing, where you can outsource your content. Then I go through the backlinking. I give you my full backlinking schedule. I have a 12-week backlinking plan, exactly day by day what kind of backlinks I use and how you continue it. And I give you all the kinds of resources, Excel sheets, documents. That is in the SEO Masters course, which is the second OTO, which sells at $47, which the ideal cost is $97. So again, this whole package of WP SEO Ninja 2.0, the version 1 was selling at $67 for the single site license, and at $97 for the unlimited site license, and about $147 for the developer's license.
And you have like...
And the SEO Masters was selling at about $97. So there's a massive discount, when it comes to this launch, and I would encourage, people to get on board and get it before the price goes up, and it will go up, because I've been supporting this product for the last year and a half, and I pride myself on my support that I provide. So, I'm not going to keep this price for very long.
Yeah, you already have like over 800.
We have sold about, as of today, we have sold about 900 licenses, and 900 licenses, 900 users, and unlike other plugins, as I said earlier, I pride myself on providing support. I have a dedicated person. In fact, the developer of the plugin himself is the lead support guy as well. So he knows the plugin in and out, and he's always there, to provide any kind of technical kind of help. And if it's non-technical SEO related stuff, I am there. So we are experts in our areas, and we handle it like that. So that's the main concern many people have with regards to support when it comes to plugins and software, and that's something that we pride ourselves, and we always give any kind of customer good user experience.
Awesome. I got one quick question about the OTO2. Now, is this a video training course, or is it mind map, or is it PDF? Can you give them some kind of idea there?
Yeah, this is a complete video training course. It's 3 hours video training course with mind maps, with resources, documents, with everything.
Okay, awesome. And let's just quickly talk about this awesome results one of your clients getting. You guys gonna watch a quick testimonial from him as well. Basically, is Herman interview him, see what kind of results he's getting. But for now, let's just kind of briefly share some of the awesome results he's getting by using this plugin, of course, and other stuff he's doing with SEO as well.
Yeah. So Jason is an accountant from UK. I think he lives in Dunfermline, and there are quite a few accountants over there, and Jason got this product I think in the month of April last year, if I'm not wrong, and I think before that he was using different other kinds of plugins, and I used to constantly get emails from Jason about if I can put this feature and that feature and updates, and I used to do whatever Jason told me so I could make it easier for him. And I never knew he was an accountant. I just treated him as, another customer. And when I was going to beta test the version 2.0, I got in touch with my current customers and I told them that, I'm looking for beta testers. And that's when Jason got in touch with me and he says, I would love to be a beta tester. I've got some really great results and, can we have a call? And when we had the call, I was pleasantly surprised to hear that Jason had made 50,000 pounds in 4 months, as a result of the WP SEO Ninja. Now, he did other important things as well, like content and, backlinking. But if you see in the video, he says he tells us exactly how he used the Ninja and how the Ninja, WP SEO Ninja helped him, get these leads. And these leads actually came into his doorstep and they were ready to, do business. It was not like, they came in and he had to convince them. And they tracked those leads from where they came, from what search engine they came, and I think the majority of them came from Google. And when he tracked that and he's seen they came from Google, he credits that to the WP SEO Ninja. You can see that in the call. That was one of the proudest moments for me because that is making a difference in someone's business, in someone's ranking. I mean, finally, I used to get, emails here and there from people saying that this plugin is great and, I've got good rankings, great rankings. But when you see Jason actually shows us his rankings, in the video. He shows which position he's in. He's actually taking, 3 or 4 pages only of his listings. So that's the kind of power that the WP SEO Ninja, gave his business, gave his rankings, and he's still there. You can check it out in the video, and if you like, you can check Google UK. He still ranks high for these keywords, and yes, that's what one of the important things in my business is, making this difference, through this plugin to see that you can achieve those kind.
Awesome. So yeah, that's awesome.
Results as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. So for those who still stay with us right now, make sure you stay, watch the demo, then watch the testimonial, and look out for my email tomorrow. I have my exclusive bonus and review for you guys as well. And Herman, thank you so much for spending time with us and gave us some awesome tips on SEO and share this awesome plugin with us today. I think I have all the questions I need to ask you today. So do you have any final words you'd like to share with us, maybe final words of wisdom before we leave here today?
One very important thing is, and I said that earlier, is whatever you do, try to stick to it, use the right tools, use the right person to coach you, and you will definitely see results. So with that, I hope you can experience the WP SEO Ninja. You can see great results with it. I'm sure you're going to see great results with it. And I wish you all the best.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Herman.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Hey guys, this is Herman here, and in this video I'm going to talk about some of the features of the WP SEO Ninja. I'm not going to show you any of the settings, and I'm not going to get into the details of the settings. I'm just going to show you the features of the WP SEO Ninja. So once you install the WP SEO Ninja, you will see it on the extreme left over here, and you will see the different options under the WP SEO Ninja. The first one is the Ninja Optimizer, where we have the settings page. I'm not going to get into the details of this. Let's show you what the Ninja Optimizer does. And once I go to the all posts section, let me go to one of the posts, and if you see a widget on the extreme right here, these are optimization criterias that will help you optimize your content here for the search engine, and it guides you and tells you exactly what you need to do to optimize your content. It gives you an SEO score and a keyword density score. It also tells you if your text is readable. If you want to optimize your content for more than one keyword, you can use the secondary keyword feature, fill in the details over here, add it, and you will get your SEO score and keyword density score based on that particular keyword. Then we have the site SEO score, where you can fill in your primary keyword and fill in all the other details like title tag, meta description, and meta keyword. It gives you a snippet preview, and we also have an advanced tab where we have the robots meta tag, canonical URL, 301 redirect, and a social tab where you can fill in your Facebook description or Google +1 description. Lastly, we have the video SEO tab where you fill in your video details and you see a snippet preview of your video thumbnail, and this is how it will show up in the search engines. This video SEO feature is pretty powerful, and I have ranked a couple of my videos using the video SEO feature in Google, linking back to my specific post, and I'm going to show you an example for the same. The next feature in the WP SEO Ninja is rank checker. What the rank checker does is it tracks all the incoming keywords to any specific page or post on your site. It tells you which search engine is the referrer, it tells you the rank of that keyword, the number of visits you have got from that particular keyword, if you have increased or decreased in rankings, to which URL the traffic has come to, the page rank of that particular page, and when it was last updated. So this is pretty handy information right off the bat, and you know exactly what keywords are getting you traffic. Now if you go ahead and click one of the keywords, it also gives you a graphical representation of how that keyword is performing for the last 7 days, 15 days, or even the last 30 days. Now you can download this information, you can reset the data if you like. If you download this information, you can probably present it to your clients if you're using this on your client site. You can use this option for Google and Bing as well. You can put in your Bing API or click here to get your Bing API, and I've covered all the other settings in the tutorial videos. The next one is the auto tagger. Now this again is the settings page of the auto tagger, and you'll see popular search term, recent search terms, and popular home search terms. Now what this part of the plugin does is it auto tags your content with all the incoming searches, and you see all the incoming searches for this particular post. Weight Watchers taco soup is right over here, and it optimizes this page for these particular keywords. So if I go ahead and do a search for this keyword in the search engines, I should be there on the first page of Google. And you see over here Weight Watchers taco soup recipe. In fact, you see a video thumbnail which was done by the video SEO part of the WP SEO Ninja 2.0. And this links back to my site and not YouTube or any other video site. That's what the auto tagger does. It auto tags your content with all the incoming searches. You need to do this correct. Do not overdo this. Do not have more than 10 keywords over here. I've used this feature for a year and a half and never had a problem or got penalized by Google. So this is a pretty cool feature to use. The next one is the auto syndicator, and what the auto syndicator does is it submits your content to 7 different Web 2.0 properties on complete autopilot, sending you backlinks to your pages or posts, and also it helps you index your content. Again, I've covered in detail how you get this set up and how you can auto syndicate your content with a click of a button. The next we have is a manual syndicator. If you do not want to use the auto syndicator, all you need to do is go to any specific post and click syndicate post, and your content will be submitted to these different Web 2.0 properties with a one-way backlink to that specific post. Then we move on to Google authorship. Under Google authorship, we have again the settings page where I've covered in detail in the tutorial section what you need to do. But what this part of the plugin does is it approves you as an author in Google's eyes, and this is what happens once you become a Google author. So if you can see, there is a small little image. This is a pen name for this particular project, Sandra Brown, and I've become an approved author, and that's why this image is showing up in the search engines next to my search results. And that's what the Google authorship part of the plugin does. It approves you as a Google author, and this happens with the click of a few buttons. It's pretty simple to do, and once you do that, you can see your picture over here next to your search listings. The Google authorship also puts in an author box at the end of each of the posts, and if you do not want this, you have other options as well. Then we move on to activity log. The activity log basically tracks all the information of the WP SEO Ninja, and you can get all the details. On the top over here, we also have different settings. If you want to remove the WP SEO Ninja link from your footer, you can keep this clicked. If you want to remove the WP SEO Ninja links from your sitemaps, again, just let this be as it is. And if you want to include powered by WP SEO Ninja, you can just put in your affiliate link, click save changes, and it will show a small little link at the end of your blog which says powered by WP SEO Ninja, and that will have your affiliate link. So if anyone clicks that link and gets the WP SEO Ninja, you will be paid commission for the same. The next part is the WP SEO Ninja sitemaps, we have the HTML, XML, image and video sitemap. Again, this is the settings page for the different sitemaps, the settings page for XML sitemaps. Then we have the settings page for the image sitemaps and the settings page for the video sitemaps. I'm not going to go into the details of this, but let me show you how these sitemaps look. And this is the HTML sitemap. So this basically will help your visitors know where your content is, and it'll list down the content in a proper way. Again, there are different settings and you can set it accordingly of how you want your pages and posts to show up. Then we have the XML sitemaps. This is for the search engines, and we have the image sitemaps. Again, this is for the search engines. This will help your images rank in the search engines as well, so you can get some traffic. And lastly, we have the video sitemap. This is very important when it comes to video SEO. Along with the video SEO feature in Ninja Optimizer, video sitemaps plays a very important role in getting your videos listed in Google. And these are the different features of the WP SEO Ninja. This is definitely the best 6-in-1 SEO plugin online. I hope you can get this plugin at this discounted price and you can enjoy the features that are there in the WP SEO Ninja and see amazing rankings. Thank you. Okay. Hi Jason, how are you?
Hello Herman, I'm good. It's great here. How are you?
I'm good, and thank you for taking the time to speak with me and give me your views about the WP SEO Ninja. I really appreciate it. So basically then how has this plugin really changed your business? How has it helped you in your business grow with regards to leads?
Well, for starters, I hold the #1 listing on google.co.uk for my local search terms. I've beaten all the other firms. Some of them are quite sizable that have quite big budgets to spend on this. One of my major competitors has 4,500 pages on their website. So I'm up against some really serious competition here who have people dedicated to marketing every day. Whereas, truth be known, my practice is really small compared to theirs. But it's a David and Goliath situation. I've completely wiped them out now, not just because I have the #1 place, but I have such amazingly dense listings after that. I take up entire pages in Google of just me. The competition aren't anywhere to be found. Recently we audited it, and that competitor I spoke of, he was down at page 19 because of all my listings that were in front of his. So it's really good, really, really good. And from looking at the rankings that come in and how people are coming into our website, we can definitively say that if you don't hold the #1 spot, you're pretty much nobody. But you need to back that up also with dense listings further down. People need to see you all over the place. Yeah. Simply being #1 isn't good enough, but simply having a listing on page 1 somewhere isn't good enough. You need the two things together. So we've got this huge, dense amount of listings. The next question was, well, how effective is this? Are we really getting business off of this? So we monitored it for a 4-month period where every person that came into the firm to speak to me was asked, how did you find out about me? What search engine do you use? What do you think you typed in? All this sort of thing. We collated this information. Interestingly, these people that came to me for quotations, I think we had close on 100% sign-up rate, conversion rate. So when they came into the office, they were ready to do business. Wow. And that equated to £50,000 worth of new business that has come into our accounting practice in a 4-month period. I would like to say we repeat that every 4 months, but that's not true. Okay. But we do get very substantial business and we get it ahead of the competition. And I know this because I'm friends with some of the people that are my competitors, if you like. Yeah. And they've been complaining recently that their phone calls from the internet are very few and far between. Yeah. So I'm sitting there taking all the business. And I'm not being paid to make this remark. I've tried every SEO plugin there is for WordPress. Our budget is quite substantial in terms of IT. Last year alone, we spent £12,000 UK on IT. Most of that was on website-related services, plugins, etc. Most of the plugins that I've tried, in fact, close on all of them, I have ditched. They either never worked from the outset or they worked for a while and then WordPress changed or the SEO practices changed. So none of these plugins are with me. Ninja is the only plugin that I have kept over a 2-year period, and I believe that I will still have in 2 years' time because it's relevant, it's up to date, it's simple to use, and it just plain works.
Yeah. Jason, last question. Are you happy with the kind of support that you're getting right now with this plugin? Because that's one of the main things I personally focus on, and I personally try to give that support.
Absolutely. I'm one of these people that if I buy something even for $4 and it doesn't work, you'll know all about it when I send you an email. Because I believe that if things are for sale, they should be tried, tested, and work. And your plugin has been absolutely excellent across the last 2 years. There have been one or two occasions when I've spotted little things that just I think could be done a little bit better. I've sent in an email to you suggesting what these things could be, and you've replied very quickly, fixed it quickly, upgraded it quickly. So absolutely delighted with it.
Great, great. Jason, lastly, would you mind sharing some of your rankings on Google?
Absolutely. I'm going to see if I can screen share. Just bear with me.
Yep.
I've got 4 monitors here, so I go a bit cross-eyed trying to get this done. But right.
I can imagine.
Okay, so I'm sharing my screen now. I'm just going to drag across my website. So my website is this one here. It's www.ontax.co.uk, and that's my ugly mug at the top there. It's a very simple website, really. The content's deliberately kept simple. Over at the blog here is where the real action happens, where we have all these posts that I've told you about that we create from news articles, and having a picture is quite an important thing there. Anyway, to go over to google.co.uk, if we type in Dunfermline accountants into Google, we'll see that I've got the #1 position in Google, which brings us in a lot of business. I also own some other domains further down, and this has actually given us a useful insight on how people come to our business. For instance, this website down here is another domain that I own, where we have Ninja plugin operating. We know from the search term rankings for each of the websites that roughly 99% of our traffic is coming in through my main website, the top one here, the ontax.co.uk website, and not this website down here, which I also own. And interestingly, this is Google Local up the top, and I have the #1 spot for one of my other domains here below. But most of our traffic is coming in through #1. So simply being on page 1 is not good enough. You need to be position #1. You need to maintain it. But you also need to be seen in many other places on Google. And this is what I'm going to demonstrate further down as we go down the listings. I'm going to point out the sites I have. Here's another site where we have the Ninja plugin operating. Then as we scroll down, we've got a few directories here. These are quite hard guys to beat, to be truthful. Here we go. Here's the start of some very dense listings I have. We've got 1, 2 listings there, and then starting here, just down here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 listings in a row there.
Wow.
Very, very.
And none of these listings have been affected by the Google Panda updates and, the Google Penguin updates that they have had earlier? None of these sites were affected by those updates?
These listings have been here for at least 6 months. Occasionally, one of them will drop out and Google will pick up one of my other posts, blog posts. But in terms of density, I've been as dense as this, not me personally, but my Google listings, shall we say, have been dense for at least 6 months. And here we go again, a whole load of more listings coming in. My domination runs well beyond page 10 in Google. Just crazy amounts of listings coming in here. It's all me. You can't move for me. I've just obliterated the competition.
That's absolutely amazing. Amazing results.
But as you can see, I pretty much own Google. So whenever I get someone phoning up saying, we can help you get on page 1 in Google, I just chuckle to myself and think, I've probably achieved far more than you ever will. And I attribute it down to the plugin. I'm not using any magic in the background. I'm not doing any spammy techniques. People go to Google, they type in the key phrases, and there I am.
Yeah.
That's not just the only phrase I have domination on. I have, we've got other variations of that phrase. Okay, we've got some sponsored ads at the top, and there's me again in position 1. And if you scroll down, you'll start seeing my site coming in further down at the bottom here. Is great. It's fantastic. I can't own all the keywords to the level of the one I've just shown you, but we're getting crazy business off it, and that's what really counts.
Yep, that's really amazing. I mean, it makes me happy because the Ninja can help you do this and achieve this in your business. To see this kind of the rankings, the numbers.
Absolutely, and I continue to try. Any plugin that I see advertised that claims to do wonders, I will buy it. Most of them we ditch within the hour, certainly same day. There's very few plugins that survive with me. I believe if I have a plugin on my website and it's heating up bandwidth and space, then it better be earning its money. You can have a lot of plugins there causing a lot of problems. So anything I have, I need to justify it being there. And the Ninja has certainly proven itself in terms of getting me listings, getting me business. And this is consistent. This isn't, just how it is today. We've been like this for at least 6 months, if not longer.
Jason, I appreciate you taking the time and, sharing your results, talking about the Ninja and telling us your experience about the Ninja. I'm sure this is going to help a lot of people. And thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Herman. And I look forward to your future plugins.